Alright guys, so shout out to Max Peeling Rods for sending me this air compressor kit that I had an idea for a Leah Civic. I'm gonna go ahead and unbox this and give you guys a little rundown on how you can bag your vehicle for very cheap and manual setup. And I'm gonna use this Max Peeling Rods air compressor kit right here, and I'm gonna run these airlift performance struts that I had for my boosted Civic from a long time ago. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna run these with this kit, and we're gonna bag the front of a Leah Civic and put some spokes on it. So shout out to Max Peeling Rods again. Link in the description for this kit, you guys, if you guys do want to purchase this, or you guys do want to do this same idea that I came up with. As far as for everything, I'm gonna let you guys get a little insight on how you can bag your vehicle for affordable price. So let's get it. For the dash or for the back of the vehicle or wherever you want to put it, that's pretty neat. And so basically this is the kit, you guys. Air controller kit, universal, fits for most 1/2 inch and 3/4 and 1-ton pickups and vans. So these are basically like helper type compressor kits that you can put on for the rear of any vehicle for like towing, pulling, doing simple setup. So basically this is going to be the air compressor off to the side. Air compressor sends the air to the bags. You manual setup, you air it up and drop it right here. Just basically airs up every time you hit the switch to go up, and then releases the air when you push this little valve right here. Everything's pretty dope, easy setup, easy to do, easy installation. So I came up with this idea as far as trying to come up with something to be able to bag the Civic, for the simple fact that we're going to be cambering it pretty crazy with the lowrider spokes, and we're not going to be able to turn, so we're going to pretty much have to bag it. And then also it's going to go with the whole lowrider theme of having it be able to raise up and down. So shout out again to Max Peeling Rods for sending me this kit. So like I said, there's an installation for it. There's Max Peeling Rod booklet, has everything in there from turbos, coilovers, everything. You guys can check out the code, link in the description for the code, so you guys can use that on any purchase and save 10% off of any order you guys got. Right here, first off, airline, and you're gonna have plenty enough airline. So I'm gonna put this air compressor somewhere probably underneath the hood or somewhere underneath the dash area. Hit this switch right here, you guys, and it basically turns the air compressor on and just runs air straight to the airbags in the rear, wherever you have them, to help for lifting. So it's a pretty reliable setup. I have this same kit on the giveaway truck, on the S10, and so basically I don't have no issues with any of these leaking or any kind of situation to have any issues with it. This is the manual setup that goes underneath the dash, and there's also a light comes with it. Alright guys, so this is everything that comes in the kit. You get your air compressor with a power wire with a fuse, and basically just power and ground this out, run the power off of the switch to be able to turn on the compressor, run your air lines and your fittings to the front airbags that we're going to put on the Civic. And this is going to be one of the cheapest ways, affordable ways to bag your vehicle. So if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button. Stay tuned, because this right here is just something I came up with. If you guys do want to do any wire tucks for 96 to 2000 Civics, I have a video for that. Also a side skirt video you guys can check out. But as far as everything, let's go to the garage and get started on getting the wheels on the car, and then go to the store and get the fittings that we're going to need. Let's go. Alright guys, so what I'm doing is I'm using a jack underneath the lower control arm, and I don't have the airbag connected to the drop fork. I just got it kind of sitting inside there, so that way I can move the spindle all the way up. Also, so I can notch for the CV shafts. Alright, so basically right now what I did was, you guys, I raised the jack all the way up underneath the lower control arm to see where this top of the upper control arm is going to hit. Also where the spindle is, so I can see where the airline, so I can get an idea of where I need to mount the airline and angle it. The top hats I have on here, I cut them so that way I can adjust it for the airline. So I'm not trying to put too many holes. So this is about where I'm going to put the airline. I'm going to just drill a hole right there so it can go through. I'm going to run the airlines to the airbags. I just want to be able to get to these fittings right here, these elbows, and just be able to tighten them, and just keep tightening them if there's an air leak or anything. So if I had them on the other side, I wouldn't be able to get to them, so I'm going to leave them right here and just drill a hole on that side and call it good. We got everything lined up where it needs to be, so now I need to just drill some holes and hook up the airlines and the compressor, and we'll be set. Let's go.
Take it to the ground, I'ma break it down right now. How you do it? Like I see you running, do you? So I can do it, can't do it, get it, cold. Run it up, get it up. Weed like a rust, smoke weed like a rust. She call me Papa, I'm a spurge like buckets.